At 6 o'clock, it's 43 degrees. Tonight, light rain early, then cloudy and mild temperatures, a low of 40. From the WTMJ Breaking News Center, I'm Jessica Gatso. The Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled today that Wisconsin's legislative maps are unconstitutional. UW-Milwaukee professor of urban planning Mordecai Lee tells WTMJ that the court is instructing lawmakers to
go back to the drawing board and draw up all new maps and give us a map where all the districts are contiguous. And by the way, those maps have to be approved both by Democrats and Republicans. In other words, it has to be a compromise map.
In a 4-3 decision, the court also says it's prepared to write the new maps themselves if the legislator and Democratic governor cannot agree on a new plan before the 2024 election. The lawsuit was filed by Madison-based law firm Law Forward a day after the court's majority flipped to 4-3 liberal control in August. Some Republicans in Wisconsin say they just want to move on from the abortion issue.
Assembly Speaker Robin Vos tells WTMJ now what he wants for abortion in Wisconsin.
Widely available birth control so that hopefully nobody needs to have an abortion.
And not all conservatives agree with you.
Not all do, but we got the vast majority. I mean, almost all the Republicans in the Assembly voted for it.
Vos does not support abortion, but understands a compromise is needed between both sides in order to finally move on.
I think we do Ron Johnson's idea to put 12 or 14 weeks on the ballot, let the people say this is what we want to do, and then hopefully the politicians will let it rest for a while.
Julian Johnson, WTMJ News.
You can listen to that full interview on WTMJ.com. The latest Wisconsin Realtors Association report shows home sales in Wisconsin fell more than 3% last month compared to November of 2022. Senior Vice President of AccuNet Mortgage, David Wickert, tells Wisconsin's Afternoon News that it's a good idea to look at home buying during the slowdown before competition swells again.
If you're looking for a window of opportunity when everyone else is pressing pause, it's right now, when it's late December, even early January, because this real estate business is seasonal.
Wickert adds that rates have fallen from 8% in November to a range of 6 to 7% now. With all the hustle and bustle, it's easy to forget about what's important this time of the year. Holiday traditions help us refocus. Debbie Lazaga has more.
It's a time for family, friends, food, and fun. So let's take a look at some of the holiday traditions the GKB teammates are enjoying. Digital design specialist Angela Kornacki in our creative services department does a nice German tradition.
My children, who are now adults, still to this day, decorate the tree by themselves and hide the pickle and have the most fabulous time doing it.
And for food, Wisconsin historian John Gerda enjoys some Norwegian fare.
Lefse, which is a Norwegian potato tortilla, and it's really good. And now our kids make lefse on the day before Christmas Eve. It smells great, and it tastes great, and it's wonderful for sandwiches later on.
Sounds great. What time's dinner?
Sports, traffic, and weather are next. Siding Unlimited, WTMJ News Time is 6:03.
The Boucher Group has exciting news to share with you. We've expanded to better serve our community.
Introducing Nissan Lake Country, the newest addition to our family.
Step into our showroom and discover our exceptional selection of brand new Nissans.
We are also stocked with the best pre-owned options in the market.
And as we expand, we're not just growing our inventory, we're also growing our team.
So join a team that values your skills and celebrates your success.
Visit us online or in-store today and view our current job listings at bouchercareers.com.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things. You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too. And that's why we did something about it. We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers. We are normal people just like you. And together, we can make a difference. Take on your legacy. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more.
Sponsored by the Wisconsin Army National Guard. Aired by the Wisconsin Broadcasters Association and this station.
You can give them the same old, or you can surprise them with something unique from St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Store at a bargain. Almost new, but really cool. The thing about thrift store gift shopping is that you never know what you'll find. But when you find it, you'll know it's right. That's what makes it fun. And if you just can't choose, gift cards are always available at St. Vincent de Paul Thrift Stores on Highway 100 in Layton and Greenfield and 23rd and Lincoln in Milwaukee.
You're gonna love it, St. Vincent de Paul.
For over a century, local broadcasting has evolved with the needs of the community. We move past the stigmas of opinion journalism and bring the most relevant news online, on air, and on the go. You have trusted us with your news, sports, weather, and entertainment. Trust us to keep moving with you. Text radio to 52886. and tell Congress local broadcasting is here to stay.
Time for a WTMJ sports update. Both Wisconsin and Marquette men's basketball play at home today. The Badgers welcome Chicago State at 7, and the Golden Eagles take on Georgetown. You can hear that game right now on 94.5 ESPN. The Bucks play the Knicks in Madison Square Garden tomorrow morning at 11:30 with our coverage starting at 11. The Green Bay Packers play Christmas Eve. They take on the Carolina Panthers at noon with Green Bay game day coverage starting at 9. Taking a look at your roads with your Johnson & Sons paving time-saver traffic. We've got a crash on the ramp to Burleigh Street from 4145 north. Looks like the right shoulder is blocked there. And looking at your travel times, the only major slowdown still happening this evening is on 43 southbound. About a 6-minute delay from Brown Deer to downtown. And taking a look at your WTMJ forecast, tonight light rain early, then cloudy and mild temperatures with a low of 40. On Saturday, mostly cloudy and still those mild temperatures, a high of 51. Sunday, mostly cloudy and breezy, a high of 58. On Monday, cloudy, windy, and rainy with a high of 53. On Tuesday, a chance for showers early, then cloudy with a high of 53. Right now in Madison, it's 41 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 42. In Waukesha, it's 41. And in Milwaukee, it's 43 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatzo, citing Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:07.
Your need-to-know cultural snapshot of Wisconsin and beyond. This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx. A deep dive into all things intriguing, riveting, and entertaining. And now your host for the evening, here's Sandy Maxx.
It is the Friday before Christmas. Welcome to the What's on Tap holiday party. I'm wearing my silver sequin shirt, bringing the sparkle, and excited to bring Christmas cheer with Wisconsin musicians and discuss some of the unique traditions at this season. You heard Debbie Lasga a minute or two ago. We'll get a little deeper into those quirky Christmas traditions. And this show is also a warm-up for my 2-hour Christmas special called A Christmas Time Soundtrack with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ. You can hear that 7 p.m. Christmas Eve and 7 p.m. Christmas night. We start tonight with Whammy Hall of Famer Willie Porter and his original song, Hey Santa.
Santa's coming down the chimney, but the fire is still hot. We got muffins in the oven and a chicken in the pot. We don't have much, but we'll share what we got. With all of the neighbors and the tiny tots, Santa's coming down the chimney unless the door is unlocked. Now Kenny wants some drums so he can thump out a tune. Kayla needs a microphone so he can croon. Adam needs some bass strings and I need new socks. We could all use something to beat the clock. Santa's coming down the chimney unless the door is unlocked. Hey Santa, I'm trying to be good. Hey Santa, I know that I should. Hey Santa, you got some toys in your bag. Hey Santa, 'cause my baby's been sad. Hey Santa, you know what to do. Hey Santa, man, I'm counting on you. With the roof when we got a parking lot. So what if his sleigh takes up a few spots? He'll be in and out quick and gone with a shot. So don't mess up the suit on account of that myth. Don't
Willie Porter has faith. Willie Porter, Hey Santa, who this year the Wisconsin area music industry honored him by inducting him into the Whammy Hall of Fame. That was Hey Santa, an original Willie Porter holiday song, and that lovely female voice you heard singing with him is Carmen Nickerson. And Willie remembers Hey Santa as one of their very first times recording together. And Carmen has also written original Christmas music. She lives in Milwaukee now, but she grew up on a farm in North Iowa. And St. Ansgar, the town where she went to school, had a population of a whopping 1,000 people. And that cute little town and her childhood experiences there inspired Carmen Nickerson to write this song, Christmas in a Small Town. It's What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Softly, slowly falling, snowflakes as big as the moon, slipping, sliding, stalling, pulling dad's sled full of wood. Santa's on Main Street, ringing a bell. He seems to know everyone's name. Tonight we'll sing carols round the old folks' home and stay out way past 10. With all of our good friends, like Christmas lights strung all round. Some magic still remains, like Christmas in a small town. Christmas in a small town. Wet wool mittens in a ginger snap kitchen, warming our bones by the fire. Days are short, but time passes slowly when you're waiting for Santa to come. With all of our good friends, like Christmas lights strung all around. Some magic still remains, like Christmas in a small town. Christmas in a small town. From Hills Grain to the hardware store, nothing's changed since the Second War. People stop you just to say hello, and what do you know? All of our good friends, like Christmas lights strung around. Some good things never change, like Christmas in a small town. Christmas in a small town. Christmas in a small town.
Original Christmas music by local singer-songwriter Carmen Nickerson. This is the What's on Tap Holiday Party Edition put you in the Christmas weekend mood with more creative people from Milwaukee. Tony Award winner Anthony Cravella gets Santa on the subway next on WTMJ.
Tune in on Sundays at 10 a.m. for the AccuNet Mortgage and Realty Show. Join AccuNet's Brian and David Wickert for the most up-to-date information on mortgage trends, along with timely news on the real estate market. The housing market is in flux, but the national headlines don't often fit local market conditions. Find out what's really happening on the front lines of real estate and mortgage financing in Wisconsin and make better decisions by tuning in every Sunday at 10 a.m. The AccuNet Mortgage and Realty Show with Brian and David Wickert on WTMJ.
I'm Sandy Maxx with WTMJ, and Christmas weekend is here. What is a special gift you can give to one of the most important people in your life, or heck, to yourself? Give the gift of travel. The gift of an experience to create lasting memories is wonderful, and why not come along with me to Ireland, May 4th through the 12th. We're going to travel to Galway, Killarney, Cork, Dublin, visit landmarks like the Cliffs of Moher, Blarney Castle, the Guinness Storehouse, and a lot more. Experience the friendliness of the Irish people and the unique culture right there in Ireland. Our personal travel expert, Steve Bertrand, will make traveling easy by taking care of every aspect of your travel arrangements. I know, because the England trip I took with a group of WTMJ fans in October was absolutely wonderful, easy and breezy. Get more information on this Ireland trip. I'd love for you to join me. Email me, sandy@WTMJ.com. That's SANDY at WTMJ.com, or call 847-606-6065.
A cancer diagnosis shouldn't mean we can't make plans. It shouldn't mean living without joy or optimism. Cancer shouldn't be calling the shots. At the Frederick and the Medical College of Wisconsin Cancer Network, we're pushing to put cancer in its place by pulling together teams of leading specialists and researchers who work tirelessly for breakthroughs, who are developing innovative ways to treat every cancer, to treat your cancer. And by providing the largest cancer clinical trials treatment program in Wisconsin, so there are more treatment options and more reasons to be hopeful. So let's keep innovating. Let's keep discovering. Let's push to make every cancer diagnosis a story of survivorship and bring back the lightness of life that cancer takes away. To learn more about breakthrough cancer care, visit frederick.com/cancer.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
It is the Friday before Christmas, and welcome to the What's on Tap holiday party. I'm Sandy Maxx, sharing the gift of music tonight, and also on Christmas weekend with a special 2-hour show called A Christmas Time Soundtrack with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ. A lot of local musicians have embraced the holiday season by covering Christmas songs or writing their own. Anthony Cravella, a Tony Award-winning actor from Milwaukee, who regularly returns home, whether it's to visit his family or when he's performing on stage, like in the one-man show McGuire about legendary Marquette basketball coach Al McGuire. When you win a Tony Award, that's a proud achievement. And when I asked Anthony if he had recorded any holiday music, oh boy, did he. He wrote and performed a really impressive song that you will hear next. It's called Santa Took the Subway. And he explained that he was asked to sing a song for an album called Cabaret Noel, A Broadway Cares Christmas. And he wrote an original song because it was a fundraiser to help raise money for the Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS cause. And now this was not something produced using a computer and digital effects and do-overs. The producer's requirements for this song were pretty intense. Every song had to be all acoustic and recorded in the studio that day, all at the same time. And you only got 2 tries to record it, all in the studio. So just 2 takes. So Anthony Cravella got some Broadway buddies together to give the harmonies and play the instruments, and they had to be as prepared as possible going into that, which isn't easy when you figure all these performers are on different schedules. But Anthony Cravella says we had a great time doing it, all for a very worthy cause. Let's take a musical trip to New York City. This is Anthony Cravella singing his song, Santa Took the Subway.
train. Santa to the B train. Santa to the B train. Santa to the E train. Santa to the E train. Santa to the D train. Santa to the D train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. Let's ride! Santa to the A train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the E train, Santa to the E train, Santa to the D train, Santa to the E train. You're bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. He made all the stops from the Bronx down to Battery Park. Amazing what Mr. Claus and those reindeer can do in his dark. By the light of day, all the gifts were delivered by hand. You gotta hand it to that sucker, he's a holiday gift-giving man. Oh, Santa to the A train, Santa to the A train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the E train, Santa to the E train, Santa to the D train, Santa to the D train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. Well, Santa to the A train, Santa to the A train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the E train, Santa to the E train, Santa to the D train, Santa to the D train. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and boys. He's bringing gifts and toys and a whole lot of joy to all the good little girls and the boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Santa to the A train, Santa to the B train, Santa to the E train. Home.
Hi, I'm Megan Boyle, Director of Marketing and Communications at Skylight Music Theater. My favorite Christmas song is Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Judy Garland. The classic tune brings back all the amazing holiday memories.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. Next year all our troubles will be miles away. Once again, as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who were dear to us will be near to us once more. Someday soon we all will be together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
You're listening to the What's on Tap Holiday Party Edition tonight. Hear more Christmas songs and learn about some quirky Christmas traditions coming up on WTMJ.
Losing sleep lately? The job, the house, the headlines, or investments? How about the feeling your investment partner isn't a partner at all? They might be operating in someone's best interest, but that someone isn't you. It's time for Annex Wealth Management. It's easy. Head to annexwealth.com, click the Get Started button. We work in your best interest as a fiduciary. That commitment runs so deep, we put it in writing. Does your advisor do that? Know the difference with Annex Wealth Management. Start at annexwealth.com.
Hey, this is WTMJ Steve Scafidi for Omaha Steaks at omahasteaks.com. Have you ever struggled with an idea? What do I buy someone for Christmas? Well, last year I was that person. You know what I did? I had delivered Omaha Steaks to my friends and family members. Omaha Steaks, they're great packages, all the quality, all the convenience, everything you need for an incredible holiday gift experience. They're great, tender, juicy, extra-aged steaks. They're mouth-watering bacon-wrapped filet mignons, a holiday gift favorite. How about their easy-to-prepare meals and their curated gift packages, all guaranteed to make spirits bright all winter long. We made it easy for you. Go to omahasteaks.com, take advantage of 50% off site-wide, plus use our promo code WTMJ checkout. Get an additional $30 off your order. Hurry, because the Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals at Omaha Steaks will be gone before you know it. That's omahasteaks.com, promo code WTMJ at checkout for an extra $30 off your order. Minimum order may be required.
It's here on consignment from over 10,000 nationwide partners. From very high-end, distinctive furniture, unique antiques and original art, to tasteful home decor that can fit almost any budget. Premium home decor priced right at 25 to 40% off retail prices. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Smart interior designers know that what they'll see here is going to be almost impossible to find anywhere else, especially at our consignment prices. Premium home decor that's gently loved and close to new. And what we carry can raise the wow factor of anyone's home decor. This is Katie with Design Exchange, where discerning buyers with discriminating tastes come to find premium home decor at a value. Design Exchange in Heartland and Pewaukee.
Design Exchange.
Get the help you need Saturday morning with How To Radio. At 7, it's the WTMJ Fix-It Show with David Nason, featuring great tips on how to operate your home. At 9, plan your dream vacation with the Fox World Travel Show. And at 10, get financial guidance during Money Talk. Contact Annex Wealth Management for an unbiased review of your investments at annexwealth.com. How To Radio, Saturday mornings on WTMJ. You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
Thanks for hanging out with me on this holiday party edition. We've got more quirky Christmas traditions coming up, and we'll be serenaded by a Celtic woman. But first, at the WTMJ Breaking News Center, here is Jessica Gatzo.
Thanks, Sandy. The Wisconsin Supreme Court ruled today that Wisconsin's legislative maps are unconstitutional. The court is ordering the Republican-controlled state legislature to draw new legislative boundaries ahead of the 2024 election, arguing their GOP advantage is unconstitutional. In the 4-3 decision, the court also says it's prepared to write the new maps themselves if the legislature and Democratic governor cannot agree on a new plan. The Wisconsin Department of Health is reporting that 2 children in Wisconsin have died of RSV. These are the first pediatric deaths of the season. DHS says one of the deaths was in southeast Wisconsin and the other was in the northwestern region. There are several other young children hospitalized with RSV across the state currently. DHS is urging everyone 6 months or older to get the RSV vaccine, as well as flu shot and an updated COVID-19 vaccine. A federal judge has denied the Waukesha School District's motion to dismiss a lawsuit that former district teacher Melissa Temple filed in September. Temple claims the district violated her First Amendment rights after she was fired from her job shortly after she criticized the district's decision to not allow the song Rainbow Land to be performed at a first-grade concert. U.S. Magistrate Judge Nancy Joseph said in her ruling she did not accept the district's argument that Temple failed to demonstrate she was speaking as a private citizen rather than an employee of the district. She also ruled that interviews Temple gave to news outlets about the Rainbow Land decision were away from district grounds and during her personal time. The judge says Temple's complaint sufficiently alleges her actions are protected by the First Amendment. Taking a look at your roads with your Johnson & Sons Paving Time Saver traffic. We've got a crash to look out for on the ramp from Burleigh Street that on 4145 North. Looks like the right shoulder there is blocked. And taking a look at your WTMJ 5-day forecast. Tonight, light rain early, then cloudy skies, a low of 40. On Saturday, mostly cloudy and mild temperatures, a high of 51. Sunday, mostly cloudy and breezy, a high of 58. Monday, cloudy, windy, and rainy with a high of 53. On Tuesday, a chance for showers early and then cloudy skies with a high of 53. Right now in Madison, it's 40 degrees. In Green Bay, it's 42. In Waukesha, it's 40. And in Milwaukee, it's 43 degrees. I'm Jessica Gatso, Setting Unlimited. WTMJ News Time is 6:33.
This is Brad Youngbluth with Semper Fi Roofing and Exteriors, your local veteran-owned and operated exterior remodeling company. The Energy Star ratings for windows are getting a lot tougher to get the tax credits you're going to want to take advantage of. Fortunately, we still have options that will qualify you for those tax credits. Now, I can sit here and talk benefits of this product or what's great about that product. So can everybody else. But what a lot of operations can't do is with complete confidence stand behind the crew that's going to be on that next job. Talk is cheap, I get it, but our people are exceptional. How do I know? Because me and Vito handpick every single person that makes our team. Some make the cut, a lot don't. And that's why you can be confident that the windows we install for you will be top quality, installed right, and that you're going to get great service. And that's never failed us. So for your home's new windows, you can count on Semper Fi to keep you safe, warm, and dry.
We keep you safe, warm, and dry. Semper Fi.
When it comes to making plans, you are the best. What about those round trips that you plan in advance, which are perfect on your way there and perfect on your way back? Or those meetings with friends for which you make a group chat 3 months before so that nobody or anything is missing? Or your daughter's first birthday party. You planned it with such dedication that instead of the first, it felt like our 15's. The same way you plan each detail for those moments. Start planning to protect you and your loved ones from a natural disaster. Sign up for local weather and emergency alerts. Prepare an emergency kit and make a family communications plan. Protecting your family is the best plan you can make. Get started at ready.gov/plan.
Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
You're listening to What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ.
And I'm glad you are. Welcome back to the holiday party edition of What's on Tap on this Friday before Christmas. You will hear a Celtic woman singing a Christmas song. More music is on the way, but first, I hope you're able to slow down and savor some moments as we get into this holiday weekend. There's something about this time of year that makes people nostalgic. It's the cold weather, or the mild weather that makes you want to spend cozy celebrations inside. It's a time of year where families visit and share holiday traditions.
Outside of our American traditions of Christmas trees and stockings, the kinds of family traditions can vary widely and can be, let's say, unorthodox. For example, in Mexico, the nativity scene is a big deal, but they do it differently. It's carved out of radishes. Or in Italy, Santa doesn't bring the toys. It's La Befana, a kind old witch who brings the kiddies toys on her broomstick.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Well, I wanted to take a walk around the old GKB stomping grounds to see what some of our teammates do. Yes, our Director of Sales, Stephanie Sulak. Any fun traditions?
Every single year we have to come up with some sort of gag gift or fun game. So we've done things like pie in your face type of contest where they have to lick through the whipped cream to get the candy. We've done that saran wrap game where there's a $50 bill in the middle.
And our host of our show, What's on Tap, Sandy Maxx. What's a good holiday tradition you do?
Well, ever since I was 6 months old, my parents started taking me to get my picture taken with Santa Claus. You know, the mall Santa. Well, I never stopped. Every single year, I go to a mall and get my picture taken with Santa and give it to my parents as a Christmas gift. And they love it.
And hey, we're not talking just about Christmas either. Ever hear of the Yule log? Cassandra, fill me in.
Celebration of Yule is a celebration of the winter solstice, which means we're halfway through winter and it's like a festival of lights where we're looking forward to winter ending and the sun coming back. So we do things like we reflect on the past year of all the things that were awesome throughout the year. You have trees like you do for Christmas to symbolize that things can grow even when everything is dead outside. And a lot of the decorations and even like having a log comes from Yule.
Decorating is another popular way we can show our cultural differences. Consider the pickle.
My children, who are now adults, still to this day, decorate the tree by themselves and hide the pickle and have the most fabulous time doing it.
Can you clarify that, please?
It's an ornament, and it's made out of glass, and you hide it within the tree, and then when you find it, you get to hide it, and then the other person has to find it.
Thanks, Angela Kornacki. She's in our creative services department. There are tons of traditions people can try on for a bit. We know Santa is our go-to guy when we want to make sure the kids are being good, right? Well, what about the famous Krampus, who kidnaps naughty kids and takes them to his lair and eats them? Oh yeah, food is where we get some of the widest array of holiday traditions. Anyone for some Norwegian cured fish?
Every Christmas Eve, we have lutefisk, which is the cod that is first dried and then reconstituted with lye. It is the ultimate of acquired tastes. It grows on you.
Not into reconstituted cod? That's okay. Wisconsin historian John Gerda has another option for you.
Also, and this is it's a wonderful part of the same meal, is lefse, which is a Norwegian potato tortilla. And it's really good. And now our kids make lefse on the day before Christmas Eve, which is a lot of fun. And these large, sort of pizza-sized, circles. You roll it out and fry it. It smells great and it tastes great, and it's wonderful for sandwiches later on.
No matter what culture you come from or what holiday tradition you practice, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and the happiest of holiday seasons. Debbie Loziga, WTMJ News.
Thank you, Debbie. And John Gerda, who you just heard talking about lutefisk and lefse, he visited us on What's on Tap on Wednesday and shared another Christmas tradition his family has.
In Poland, there's something called opłatki, which is it's essentially the same kind of bread as a communion wafer would be made of, kind of unleavened.
Flat.
Very flat, right? And they're imprinted with scenes of the nativity. So what you do is everyone gets a piece of the opłatek, and you take turns. You go to every person in the group, and you break off a piece of theirs. They break off a piece of yours, and you wish them whatever you wish for the coming year. And in my family, that can take 45 minutes. For my dad, it was kind of, we have a great New Year.
I would say a big family, and if you've got thoughtful people, that could take a while.
Yeah, this one does.
And how big is your wafer?
The wafer itself is probably the size of a small greeting card.
Okay, because I have a little circle in my head. I'm
right.
like, that's not going to go very far. You're going to share in crumbs. But so it's larger than that.
But by the time,
like a postcard.
By the time you do the last person, you got a really small piece to share.
I like that, making a wish together.
Right, and making a wish and expressing at a time of light and a time of life and a time of love, saying to people, what you think, kind of a real concern, kind of for what their lives are doing and what they're looking ahead to. It's special.
And what's the name of that again?
Opłatki.
Opłatki.
Right.
I got Polish blood. I need to start doing opłatki.
You can buy it in the gift shop of St. Joseph's Basilica.
Now you know where to get your wafer. It is a wonderful reason to visit one of the most beautiful buildings in Wisconsin, one of John Gerda's favorites, the Basilica of St. Josephat at 6th and Lincoln. From a Polish Christmas tradition to an Irish Christmas song by an original Celtic woman. That's what's next on What's on Tap on WTMJ.
Griffin's Holiday Service Special is here. For just $179.95, enjoy an oil change, tire rotation, air filter, wiper blades, and a complete multi-point inspection. We'll even check your battery and make sure your car's heating is winter ready. Drive into any of our 5 Griffin dealerships and unwrap the gift of worry-free driving. 'Tis the season for happy savings and happy car. See Griffin for details.
I've been telling you for a while now, I'm Sandy Maxx at WTMJ, about my friends at 3 Pillars in Lake Country and their gorgeous wooded campus, 300 acres of serenity and safety along the Bark River. It's a beautiful setting for your retirement, and I was just hanging out with Bill and Dint this past week, who are residents there, and it was very fun to hear their stories and how they wound up going there. And what a fun environment it is, especially for Dint, who is a painter and loves to be creative. And they both enjoy the social aspect of being there. Well, at Three Pillars, they're expanding and taking reservations for new high-end active adult residences. And the amenities include a supper club, a spa, a pub, the dog park, a theater, a fitness center, and more. I'm telling you, the spa and the supper club, that's the kind of place I want to live. With 4 residence styles to choose from and all those amenities, there's nothing else like it in Wisconsin. 2025 is when they open, and they're almost half reserved. You still have time to get in on their priority list. See for yourself online at threepillars.org.
If you can't get a good night's sleep, let me ask you, are you breathing well? Because if you're snoring or waking up each night with a stuffed up nose, or frustrated with your CPAP mask, the root of your sleep problem lies in your breathing triangle. And if any one of those passages isn't working, you won't sleep well. And there's no mattress, pill, or other gimmick that can fix that. I'm Dr. Madan Kandula. A recipe for a good night's sleep starts with an open airway. Now, there are devices that can help solve snoring or sleep apnea problems. If you walk into a sleep center, know you'll walk out with a CPAP. And you might find other options elsewhere. But the simple truth is, if your nose doesn't work properly, no device will help. Only at Advent will you find every effective snoring and sleep apnea solution, along with a world-class team that can get your nose working properly again.
Go to adventknows.com to schedule your appointment, because Advent knows when you breathe well, you live better.
Retirement doesn't have to be complicated. Are you sick of all the fancy charts and investment mumbo-jumbo thrown at you to justify the Wall Street fees you're being charged? It's not the size of your nest egg that matters, but rather the income it can produce. Hi, I'm Mitch Lyons, best-selling author and star in a brand new Hollywood documentary called The Retirement Deception. In this film, we traveled over 20,000 miles interviewing real Americans who have retired successfully with a great lifestyle and peace of mind. They share their stories on how they get more retirement income with the same dollar saved, and the money is never at risk if the market crashes. That's right, if the market crashes 30%, you lose nothing. Even the super wealthy are shifting money to this new strategy because it increases their retirement income or can allow them to stop working years sooner. So if you're over 50 and want a bigger, better, stress-free retirement, call today to talk to a specialist and get a free copy of this brand new movie, The Retirement Deception. Call 800-857-7979. This is a $30 value, but when you call today, you get it completely free. Plus, I'll even cover shipping and handling, no credit card required. Call right now. 800-857-7979. 800-857-7979. That's 800-857-7979.
This is What's on Tap with Sandy Maxx.
Hey, this is Chloe Agnew from Celtic Woman. You're listening to WTMJ. This is my little Christmas song called From Me to You. Wishing all your listeners a very happy holidays and all the best for a new year.
I see the first snow fall and stick to the ground. I think the cold is here to stay. I see the lights go up all over town. My favorite season's on its way. So we take those boxes out and we decorate the tree. Then the music fills our house. It's the time of year we sing. May your Christmas bring love and joy, and all you wish for too, from me to you. I hear the carolers and church bells chime. I'm home for the holidays again, with cookies, cozy sweaters, and mulled wine, and candles that smell of cinnamon, sharing memories old and new. If only for a night, I'll give all my gifts to you. And on the card I'll write, may your Christmas bring love and joy, blossoms on its way.
The beautiful voice of Chloe Agnew, and if her name sounds familiar, she was one of the original Celtic Woman band members, and she's just a lovely lass. I got to talk with her just a couple of days ago. She was performing at Milwaukee's Irish Cultural and Heritage Center on Wednesday. Got a chance to chat with her. You can hear that conversation on our What's on Tap podcast. If you go to WTMJ.com or wherever you get your podcasts, about a 15-minute conversation with her. She is so bright and fun and energetic. Christmas is her favorite holiday. She has written other Christmas songs like the one you just heard there, From Me to You. And when I told her I was going to Ireland with a group of WTMJ listeners in May, she got super excited, gave us a bunch of travel tips. So go to WTMJ.com. You can hear that conversation and get excited because there's room for you if you want to join me. You can find the information on our Ireland trip in springtime at WTMJ.com, or you can email me, sandy@WTMJ.com. That's SANDY at WTMJ.com. Let's go sip some Guinness together. Let's get back into the music. Next, you're going to hear the song you need to hear, sung by a sweet child. That's next on What's on Tap on WTMJ.
I love the Fox and Hound Supper Club, especially the Friday fish fry. And all other dinners are buy one, get one free. I love that. WTMJ's John Mercure here. The Fox and Hounds is one of the most gorgeous and affordable supper clubs to visit during the holiday season. Order anything on the menu, including steak and lobster, and your second dinner is free. Desserts, and I love that chocolate cake, are also buy one, get one free. Sip on a delicious old-fashioned, Manhattan, bourbon, 100 wines. They've got Guinness on tap. The Fox and Hounds has been transformed into a winter wonderland with thousands of lights, decorations, and Christmas characters inside and out. It is spectacular. You'll feel the warmth of those 7 real wood-burning fireplaces right away. Saturday night, buy one prime rib dinner, get one free, and the Sunday brunch is magnificent. Kids and grandkids under 3 always eat for free. The Fox and Hounds off Highway 167, 2 miles east of Holy Hill. The drive is beautiful. Escape from your kitchen this weekend with a free dinner. Reserve at foxandhoundsrestaurant.com.
Set your independence in motion. It starts with PACE at Community Care. The program of all-inclusive care for the elderly, also known as PACE, offers complete medical and long-term care services. A team of dedicated healthcare professionals coordinates all aspects of care to support independent living as long as possible. Learn more about a community that cares. Visit joinpacewi.com or call 833-900-PACE. That's joinpacewi.com or call 833-900-PACE.
We wish we could send you a Christmas card this year, but truth is, we've been pretty busy. So have you.
It seems to happen at this time every year, now even more so than Christmases past. And as we become more and more distracted, the busier and busier we get.
So here's our Christmas wish for you. Stop. Take a breath. Look around you. See all the pretty lights?
Look up. See the stars that guided the wise men?
Look at your loved ones. Aren't they something?
We get so wrapped up in the noise, we forget that Christmas is all about peace.
It's so easy to get lost in the holiday hullabaloo.
So please, every now and then, just stop.
Breathe.
Smile.
Pray.
And remember why we celebrate this season.
That's our Christmas card to you.
Merry Christmas from our family at Penny Mustard Furnishings.
Oh yeah, and Happy New Year too.
Home practice is about to begin. Your daughter's new tap shoes? Loud. Your son's new tuba? Louder. But you got this. Just like Associated Bank's got you with $50 overdraft Greystone. So if you lose track of expenses buying some noise-canceling and sanity-saving headphones, we've got your back. You got this with $50 overdraft Greystone from Associated Bank. See associatedbank.com/checking or ask a banker for details. Member FDIC.
WTMJ, W277CV, and WKTI HD2 Milwaukee from the Annex Wealth Management Studios. This is News Radio WTMJ, a Good Karma brand station. And now, feast your ears. This is the song you need to hear.
Most blokes are going to be playing at 10. These go to 11.
Tis the season, and who is more excited about Christmas than kids? Our WTMJ news director, Tiff Puett, knows how eager her daughter is for Santa Claus to finally arrive. This is her daughter with the song you need to hear tonight.
My name is Analia, and I'm 6 years old. You better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. Sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good, for goodness sakes. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. Happy holidays. From Analia.
Were you singing along? You'll hear from many Wisconsin musicians and their favorite holiday songs on Christmas Eve and Christmas night at 7 on my holiday special, A Christmas Time Soundtrack with Sandy Maxx on WTMJ. You will also hear more little voices like Analia sharing their Christmas wish lists, and some of them are very entertaining and enlightening. Not being a parent, I don't always know what kids want for Christmas. You might be entertained. So please join me for my holiday special, Christmas Eve and Christmas night at 7 o'clock. And I leave you now with a song by a local composer and musician. His name is Kostya. And this is from his Christmas album, Still, Still, Still. A gorgeous version of the Ukrainian carol, also known as Carol of the Bells. I'm Sandy Maxx. Thank you very much for hanging out with me. I wish you a very Merry Christmas weekend, and join me Christmas Eve at 7. Here's Kostya.